podcast. And what do we have today? Well, we have stage 9. Now, I've been going through the hero's journey, and this is stage 9 of the hero's journey, in particular, looking at burning America and the best interests of the children. So I'm trying to analyze it and see how Joseph Campbell, for a lot of storytellers and myself when I'm helping authors, structure their work to improve the story. So if you have not gotten a hold of the hero's journey worksheet, where I can help you structure your story and strengthen it, let me know. I can help you out with that. And I'm going to be offering some bonus episodes where you can see the clips of what I'm actually talking about in stage 9 of the hero's journey. Get a hold of me and I can show you those clips as well. Stage 9 in Burning America, the reward. Now, keep in mind that after your hero has gone through all the things that they have seen and experienced so far, what we call the ordeal, you may want or need to reward them with something that they can use to take on the final threat that they face during the climax of the story. And there are 5 types of rewards that your protagonist may need to prevail at the end of their journey. Which one of these is available to Paul, who is our protagonist in Burning America? There are 5: a special weapon, an elixir, knowledge, experience, or reconciliation. So if you have not gotten a hold of the copy of Burning America, please do so. It helps to understand. And if you have, which of those 5 areas is Paul going to take advantage of? Number 1, special weapon. If you're writing in the action, science fiction, thriller, or fantasy genres, your character may need a special weapon, which Joseph Campbell referred to as the sword, to defeat their greatest conflict. The physical manifestation of this reward can also be used in other genres, but it's far more prevalent in ones that involve action and adventure. In The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy and her friends escape the witch's castle with the witch's broomstick, as well as the ruby slippers, which are essential to getting Dorothy back home. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the reward is often one of the Infinite Stones. In Doctor Strange, Strange uses the Time Stone to reverse time and save Wong. He then enters the Dark Dimension and creates a time loop around himself and Dormammu. After repeatedly killing Strange to no avail, Dormammu finally gives in to Strange's demand that he leave Earth and take Caecilius and his zealots with him in return for Strange breaking the loop. Bonus, I can send you so you can watch that scene. In Thor, Thor earns the right to wield Mjolnir, his mighty hammer, once again after proving that he's worthy. The hammer returns to him, restoring his powers and enabling him to defeat the destroyer. Bonus, I can send you that scene. It could be a weapon, a magical treasure, or some type of device that helps your protagonist conquer the ultimate threat in the climax of your story. 2. An elixir. An elixir is a magical or medicinal potion that can heal a wounded ally or land. During the peak of a story, the hero and their allies usually find themselves in peril, their lowest of lows. An elixir can be something that heals them enough to prevail in the end. In Willow, Willow escapes the wrath of Bavmorda's power when Raziel has him use a protective spell that keeps him safe from turning into a pig. Willow later manages to heal Raziel from the curse, allowing her to use her power to remove Bavmorda's spell from the army. Bonus, send you that scene. In Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, an elixir is used in the form of the Holy Grail to heal Indy's father, saving him from death. Bonus, send you that scene. In Mission Impossible 2, Ethan Hunt gets the Bellerophon canister to Naya in time to cure her of the virus she's been injected with, just as he kills Ambrose. Bonus, send you that scene. The elixir can work in fantasy movies, thrillers, or even medical dramas. 3. Knowledge. Knowledge is often mightier than any sword. It can be a fantastic tool to acquire to defeat a foe. It can drive a protagonist's internal need to succeed. It can inform them of the information they require to solve a final riddle or devise a certain plan of attack. In Burning America, Paul obtains knowledge from 2 attorneys, his family, in particular his mother and sister, and perhaps more arguably from Katrin herself. Knowledge allows him to proceed as he needs to succeed and on the fight and carry on towards the reward. Katrin returning home. In Star Wars, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, and Han Solo escape with the plans to the Death Star, which is a key component to the rebellion defeating Darth Vader and the Galactic Empire. Without that reward after the ordeal of the story, the escape from the Death Star, the rebellion would not have the knowledge or perspective to destroy the Death Star. While the plans of the Death Star were physical, it was the knowledge within R2D2 that helped the rebellion succeed. I can send you that scene. In Highlander, Connor's reward is learning that the Kurgan raped his long-departed wife. This knowledge gives Connor the extra desire and drive to defeat the all-powerful Kurgan. Bonus, send you that scene. In Top Gun, Maverick learns the truth about his late father's classified mission details from Viper. He's told that his father didn't make the mistakes others had said. In fact, his father was a hero that saved many lives and showcased some of the best flying that Viper has ever seen. This knowledge gives Maverick what he needs to graduate with his Top Gun class and gets past the loss of Goose as he takes on more MiGs in the climax. Send you that scene. Knowledge is power. 4. Experience. Sometimes protagonists have to experience an event or moment that opens their eyes and gives them the confidence that they need to prevail. To a lesser extent, but still relevant, is the experience that Paul enjoys in Burning America and encourages him from time to time to keep going through his ordeal and overcome. In The Matrix, Neo is ambushed and shot to death by Agent Smith. It's not until the resurrection that he is finally believed that he is the one that Morpheus prophesied. When Neo comes back to life and experiences that type of awakening, it's only then that he's able to manipulate the Matrix and defeat Agent Smith. Send you that bonus scene. This reward works very well in dramatic stories as well. Your protagonist can be awakened by a near-death experience, surviving an overdose, or coming to some sort of realization about their life and situation. In character piece stories that can't or shouldn't incorporate weapons, potions, or plot-driven knowledge, an awakening experience can be a vital reward within a dramatic hero's journey. 5. Reconciliation. When a protagonist reconciles with a love interest, as we see so often in romantic comedies and love stories, that reward can help them to conquer any emotional conflict that they've been facing. This reward is yet another outstanding option for dramatic stories, but it can also work within genre flicks as well. In Return of the Jedi, Luke Skywalker reconciles with Darth Vader, which allows Vader's true self to surface as Anakin Skywalker. Bonus, send you that scene. In Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Indy is given a second reward that allows him to survive his biggest conflict, the reconciliation of his relationship with his father. It's evident in their conversation within the Zeppelin and solidified when his father calls Indy by his preferred name, Indiana, telling him that his father's obsession with the Holy Grail isn't as important as their father-son relationship. I can send you that scene as a bonus. The reward offers the protagonist the added boost they need to propel themselves through the conflict they face during the climax of the story where they are facing their toughest challenge, be it physical or emotional. A special weapon, an elixir, some knowledge, and experience or reconciliation are the 5 types of rewards that heroes need to prevail. Well, those are the summary of the 5 ways that in Burning America and in any great story based on Joseph Campbell's direction, the reward. If you have not gotten a hold of the worksheet that has to do with the hero's journey and how to improve your stories, get in touch with me. And if you want some of the bonuses that are talked about in this particular episode, please do so. They will help illustrate all the points in the examples that I provided so far. Until next time, we'll do stage 10. That's it for this particular episode of the Doctor of Digital. Until next time, Deus Vult.